What is the greatest blessing that a person can get in his life? Do you know what's the greatest blessing? We're looking for blessing. We're going to Rabbanim, we're going to the parents. What are the greatest blessing in a person's life? Imagine yourself if I'm giving you the secret. To know what's the greatest blessing. We're looking for a blessing, right? Now, I will tell you. One of the things that I saw. If you want your shidduch to come a little faster and not to have bumpy road, and the date is going to be much sooner, you don't have to date for 2 years, and then it's going to tell you, you know what? Recalculate it. I need to read things again. And in the meantime, you lost 2 years of your life. Happen on a daily basis, such stories. No, you're going to date out, and maybe 2 months, or even 6 weeks, you're going to tell you, how do you call it? Shalchuri, kalchuri. Let's do shalchuri, kalchuri, engagement. And then 2.5 months later, this is what exactly took me, 2 weeks. 2 dates to decide, 2 weeks to propose, and 2.5 months to get married. It was fast. Do you know why? The Lubavitcher Rebbe writes 2 things that you have to do before we're going to touch the blessing. The first thing is giving charity to places that help weddings. You know, one of the group, I'm not going to mention the names, that came to our campaign, they decided to help, to give free loan to the first 5 weddings, $10,000 for each weddings, loan for 2 years free. They have to pay it after 2 years, no interest, no nothing. They said, Rabbi, anyone, and trust me, I know them. If they're going to realize that this family needs money, if they're going to realize that this couple needs money, I know them, they're going to say, let them keep the 10,000. Let them keep the money. They came out of their good wills, helping people to get married. I'm not talking about making a weddings in the Eladio, it's amazing, and come and ask for loans. I'm talking about normal weddings, not wedding that the flower costs $45,000. This is not a wedding that's considered to be a poor man period. But God will bless all of you, bless all Hashem, to have the greatest weddings in your life. Let us say amen. Now, to help organization in this moment, the Lubavitcher Rebbe writes, this is one of the greatest advice. Greatest advice. If you hear a woman that's getting married, Chatan v'Kala, and you know that they are in need, you know what? You don't need to know. They come and ask you for help. If you give $50 to $100, don't check too much. Don't come in and make an investigation. You only give $50. So relax. You're not paying for the weddings. We're checking, Rabbi, emet, not emet. The guy came to you and asked you, give it. Give it for a pure heart. You're going to give it, Borei Olam, Be'ezrat Hashem will make sure that you're going to be the first one to get married. Let us say amen. And the second thing the Rebbe said, accept upon yourself Torah mitzvot. My home is going to be a home that built in the foundation of Torah mitzvot. Torah mitzvot, what's the benefit? What's the benefits to keep the house religious? What's the benefits? The benefits is that this is the benefits of God that you're going to get married. The benefits of God that you're going to be married. When I say Torah mitzvot, I'm talking about kashrut, basic. I'm not talking about deep. Kashrut, Shabbat, and the law of purity. That one is the most important. By the way, the most important is the law of purity, meaning mikveh, separation. I'm not going to get into details, but when you're going to get married, me and my wife teaching Chatan v'Kala before the weddings. So obvious, you're going to have to study Be'ezrat Hashem. Hopefully, all of you is going to get there soon. But when you accept upon yourself, and I know throughout life and throughout date, it's very difficult. Because to become Shomer Negiah, to build your house in a strong ways before marriage is a huge temptation. Huge temptation. How many obstacles happen because of it? But remember, distance before lead to closeness after. Closeness before lead to distance after. What do you want after marriage? To be close or to be far? To sleep in 2 bedrooms, like American style perhaps? Each one of them, hello, good morning to you. I'm roommate. They happen to be, what you doing here? I don't know, I'm visiting. I'm paying for my room, you're paying for mine. Especially with this woman rights movement. You know that you have to make more money from the man, and then you have to pay, and then you feel good. That's it. You're not the only one that pays. I have a bank account, and you have a bank account. Use your bank account. What is this nonsense? I don't understand. When exactly family became 2 different bank accounts. Everything that Borei Olam gave us a gift, we don't know nothing. I always went, Pinchas, you know that. When God gave us the house gift, I went and I put my wife in the deed. It was the first things. It was not even a question. Nothing that I have, my wife is not in it. What's mean my account? Nothing is mine. Everything is God. It's first of all. And second, anything that God gave me, He gave my wife. We are one body. One soul, one body, one human beings. So all this separation, if you're going to be distance before, you're going to be close until 120. But if you're going to be close before, what's the rate of divorce after in the secular world? 70 to 80%. Not normal, huh? But they know each other. They got close before, close. Rabbi, I want to know. They live like husband and wife. And after marriage, some of them after 6 months, they date before 6 years. And 3 weeks later, we need to divorce. Distance before, closeness after. If this is so, I will tell you something amazing that I saw. They said, I love it. That was for the men and for the ladies. For the men, I will say, Dr. Daniel, who is this not yet the purpose, just introduction. Who is the richest human being in the world? Now the men will never know it. Any man that knows this answer that I'm going to ask will get free dinner, him and his friends. Which restaurant? Michael, which restaurant? Which restaurant? Abraham, which restaurant? Reserve cut. Who said reserve cut? Who said? Suddenly everybody quiet. Who said reserve cut? Okay. Sponsored by Shlomo and Michael. Anyone, you and your friend, take the menu and feel free. Listen to the questions. Who is the richest man in the world? If you're going to Google it, Rabbi Google, who is the 3 people that's going to come, Daniel, perhaps? 500 people, Forbes magazine, America. Everybody wants to be in the list. I do not want to be in the list. I do not want to be. I want to be in the list. Because who is the greatest servants of God? Who is the one that is the most happy? But many of you desire to be. Who is the 3 richest people in the world? Easy to answer. What's the name? It's not the questions. What's the name? Was it Jeff Bezos, right? Jeff Bezos from Amazon. Elon Musk with Tesla. And I believe the owner of Louis Vuitton, right? The owner of I made my research, huh? Now, my question, ladies and gentlemen, anyone know? Resolve cut on the line. Who is the poorest human being in the world? Who considered to be not the poor meaning the poor? How do you say poorest? Poorest human being in the world.
Them. She said
Them.
These people?
Yeah.
I don't know. This is against Google.
Emotionally poor.
How can you do it? You're going against Google. This is Shulchan Aruch today. Google is Shulchan Aruch. They're going to sue you for this. Okay. Who is the? Yes. Who is the poorest? Who is the one? Please. Yes.
Whoever's not happy with what he has is the poorest.
Beautiful. Binyamin said, anyone that is not happy and is lat. Wow, Binyamin, we're all poor according to this. Why? You put all of us in a challenge, Binyamin, please. Let my people go. Let us leave, Binyamin. Almost. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. שהכל יהיה בדורו. Amen. Listen to what the Gemara said. Masechet Nedarim. You see, I told you, Shlomo, Michael, relax. You're not going to pay. The question is too tough. The only one that can tell you who is a poor man is the Gemara. You cannot find it in Google, what I'm going to tell you. The Gemara Masechet Nedarim said, Daf Mem, Bechoser Kol. Who is the one that the Torah referred to him? To have emptiness. Not to have nothing in his life. nothing, בחוסר, empty. You know who is it? כל השרוי בלא אישה. Anyone that is not married, considered to be the poorest human being in the world. So I can see here a lot of poor people. This room full of people. Rabotai, I want you to become rich. I want you to become rich. And the way to become rich is this year. We're going to dance in your wedding. Let us say amen. Anyone שכל השרוי בלא אישה, anyone that is not have a wife yet, לא ברכה, לא תורה. How did David המלך said? שיר על המעלות, אשא עינן, מאין יבוא עזרי? From when my help is going to come? Tamar, which person or human being considered to be help? Ezri. When David HaMelech said Ezri, simple explanation, he referred to God. A little deeper explanation is not God. Ezer Kenegdo, his wife. David HaMelech said, Borei Olam, give me a wife, because she is the only one that can help me. Without a wife, I cannot be successful in nothing. How that Rabbi Akiva said, after 24,000 years, when he had 24,000 students, he said to all the students, Sheli v'shelachem shelai. Everything that I have is because of my wife. She is the cost. She is the one that supports me. She is the one that uplifts my spirit. When Rabbi Akiva was poor, he was sleeping in a place of horses. When Rabbi Akiva lost his job at the age of 40, he had nothing in his life. The only woman, the only human being that boosted his confidence on a daily basis was his wife Rachel. She said, Akiva, the world thinks that you are Amaretz. The world thinks that you are nobody. Go and look for a job at the age of 40. Maybe for Abba is good, because the older that you come is better for your business, your knowledge. So maybe for him. But in a regular business, in the age of 40, nobody will accept you. Rabbi Akiva didn't know how to read and write. He was an analphabet, ignorant human being. In the age of 40, and his wife came to him and said, Akiva, Jonam Bazam. Every minute she told them, Bazam, Bazam, my love, my sweetheart, my honey, my sugar, my balagan. Akiva, you can do it. Don't listen to the world. They're all wrong. You are the greatest human being alive. You know what it means to hear every day? You are the greatest human being alive. Not, God forbid, to hear, it was a mistake that I got married with you. I was under pressure. I was drunk. Community pressure. What the? No, Chas v'shalom. She came to him every day and she told him, Akiva, you are the greatest human being in this world. Ladies, you know what our sage said? Isha bona, Isha oreset. A woman have ability to take something that is not almost exist and to create reality. Who is more holy, men? Don't get offended. A man or a woman? I say all the women.
woman knows.
I didn't ask the lady section. I know that it's going to be the answer on this side. Gentlemen, who is more holy? We put in tefillin, we keep in Shabbat, we study Torah, Steigen. Why the woman is more holy from us? Yes?
Because she fulfilled the mission already.
She's what?
She fulfilled the mission before in the past life.
Beautiful. שעשני כרצונו. בורא עולם, you create me exactly the way I am. Perfect the way I am. But it's not the reason. The reason is because a woman have the ability, and she is the only one that have the ability, to be a small God. She can bring life to this world. We cannot bring life. We bring the sperm. We bring the potential. But we cannot make the job done. Only a woman have the ability to take something small, so small. You give a woman potato, she's making you chips. you give a woman eggs, she's making you scrambled eggs. Oh, sunny sides up, sunny sides down, Shakespeare with love, omelet, kappa. Anything that you give to the woman is making it better. Emet? This is what the jobs. You give a woman a sperm, she give you a baby. She give you a life creatures. Unreal, a Jewish soul that you know what the level is that? This is what the Gemara said. A man that happened to be that is not married yet is the poorest person. He have nothing. Yes, but Rabbi, I have a bank account. I'm driving luxury cars. I have a watch. I have clothing. I have shoes. Easy shoes. America, easy shoes. Jordan Air, Jordan Balagan, champion, and I come back. Hey, what are you doing? I'm empty. Which empty? Rabbi, my bank account is loaded. The bank is calling. Stop putting money. It's too much already. Which empty? I'm good. First class, business class, selfie in Miami, Pina Colada, America. Come back, America, I'm good. And the Gemara said that you have nothing. You know why? Because you're not married. So instead of sitting down and feel that you have everything, remember, I'm here talking to you like a father. I'm not here to rebuke you. Remember that without a wife, Dr. Albert have everything that we need. Dr. Albert is a multi-billionaire. Dr. Daniel, multi-billionaire. Me, myself, 23 years, multi-billionaire. Hashem, Melech, I don't know what to do with the money. Why? Because I have a wife. I bless all of you, Bezrat Hashem, ladies and gentlemen, to get married. If this is so, we're going back to the questions. Don't think that I forgot. What's the greatest blessing in our life? A blessing that you cannot miss, and today we're going to study why. Today we're going to study why this blessing is so important. And I have no doubt that Dr. Daniel will repeat this chidush in his house in Shabbat. What's the greatest blessing? Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest blessing in our life is Birkat Kohanim. Anyone here is a Kohen? Pick up your hand. Kohen, one Kohen and two. To get married with Bat Kohen, you have to be extra delicate, extra sincere. Smile. We need to change your phone. This is from eBay. The 1800. He's getting it. You need something? Just in case. iPhone number 4. Do you remember this one? Dr. Albert, you can send it like antique.
Everybody, please do not turn around. Turn this way.
I'm shy.
I'll grab this.
What's the blessing? The greatest Bat Kohen, you have to be very careful, very sincere, very sensitive, because it's a privilege to get married with the daughter of a Kohen. You cannot offend, you cannot speak freely. But you have to respect Bat Kohen. It's the greatest blessing, but this blessing comes with a lot of responsibility. Now, Kohen given us a blessing. For Kohen not to wake up in the morning, no offense, it's a chutzpah. If you didn't wake up in the morning and you pray at home, okay. But if he didn't wake up in the morning, he lost 3 mitzvot deoraita. Obligation from the Bible. Tefillah is from the rabbis. Anything that you do throughout the days is from the rabbis. But Birkat Kohanim is deoraita. And not only deoraita, Borei Olam, the Almighty God, blessing you. Do you know what you lost? You lost on a daily basis a blessing from God. How can you not waking up in the morning? We're getting blessing from angels that deliver the message. You getting message, I'm thinking that the coins, why I came today? I never know that the rabbi is going to talk about Birkat Kohanim. If I know, I will think twice. It's good that you came today. And not only that, if you don't wake up, we lost because of you. What is our fault that you like to sleep? You know, if you marry, I will tell your wife to come with the cold water, ice in it, like IDF. You know the way that they wake us up in the army. You fly in the air. I saw Rabbi Wachnin. Suddenly, I'm getting closer to the angels. Good morning, Rabbi. This is not perhaps how we do in American, like your mother. My dear son, John Ambazan, wake up. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, my son. 10 o'clock you open one eyes, 11 o'clock another eyes, 12 o'clock they get connected with each other. Good morning. No. Why? If you're not waking up in the morning, we're losing because of you. Don't make balagan. You know you have to wake up every morning to come to bring Birkat Kohanim, Borei Olam. And now, the minyan is in the morning, every morning, gentlemen. We're looking forward, and even for the ladies, if you want to come, at least once in a while, or at least in Shabbat, please, you cannot miss it. You have to go to the synagogues and be there, not for Sefer Torah. Sefer Torah is from the Rabbanan, it's from the rabbis. The Torah that we're reading is from the rabbis. Birkat Kohanim is the Oraita. Borei Olam is blessing you. Do you know what it means? God is blessing you. If you have a bad dreams or challenging dreams, one of the places to erase challenging dream is when? Birkat Kohanim. Birkat Kohanim is the best place to nullify any bad dreams that you had. Birkat Kohanim is something that every Fridays, when we're going back home and we're coming into our parents, even though they're not Kohanim, for father and mother, we kissing the hand and we getting, what's the blessing that our father is giving us and our mother? Yevarecha Hashem Yishmerecha. They're giving us Birkat Kohanim. It's the greatest blessing in the world. The Zohar Kadosh writes that God appeared in the whole of the hand of the Kohanim. You don't understand. And the 10th finger we have the blessing of God, Borei Olam. He blessed the Kohanim and He blessed us. They're only a pipe. A pipe. When you need electric, when you need gas, when you need water, they're outside, they're huge. How did they come to your house? You have a small pipe, right? The blessing is ready for you. How do you get the blessing? By the Kohanim, they are the pipe on a daily basis. What time is the minyan every morning? 7:20 every morning here in this room. Shabbat, 8:30. 8:30 for the ladies, Birkat Kohanim, I believe it's supposed to be 9, around 9:30. Yes, 9:20 exactly. You know what? 9:20 exactly. 9:20 every morning for the gentlemen, 8:30 Shacharit start. Every Shabbat. I'm not here to promote the synagogues. I'm here to give you the greatest blessing in your life. A blessing that have in it Parnasa, wisdom, Shidduch, wealth, health, grace. You know what you mean, grace? You're going out on a date and the guy likes you right away. You don't even open your mouth. You quiet the whole date. Because, wow, she's amazing. She's very unique. She's sophisticated. Instead of finding negativity, he came up. Wow, she's very deep. How do you know? She was quiet all day. What exactly you call it, Daniel? What do you call it, Daniel? You know how you call it? Grace. Find a favor. Some people, they have it. It's a gift of God. They go into business. Everybody like them. They go into shidduch. Everybody like them. They have this grace. That one is a gift of God. For shidduchim, especially, you need it for anything in life. For any business that you're going to do, you need it. How do you get it? Birkat Kohanim. Moray Rabotai, ladies and gentlemen, Birkat Kohanim is a moment that we can ask and wish anything that we want. Do you know why Birkat Kohanim is so important? Today I'm going to tell you a secret. Listen to the secret. I believe it's Sheikh Kadosh. Ben Ish Chai. Beautiful secret. A secret that's life-changing. You see, the Jewish nation made the worst sin in the Bible. What's the name of the worst sin in the Bible? The golden calf. Beautiful. Now, when Bilam HaRasha, Yimach Shemo, when our worst enemy came to curse the Jewish nation, the Pasuk said that he looked in the desert. He put his face to the desert. Why did he look in the desert? Because he wanted to tell God, God, remember the desert. Remember what the Jews did to you. They made the golden calf. And then he was driving the donkey. And the donkey told Bilam, I don't understand. You're going to curse a nations that keep the 3 regalim, the 3 holidays. We keep Shavuot, we keep Sukkot, we keep Pesach. Beautiful. How many holidays we have? From the Bible. Hanukkah is not. Hanukkah is from the rabbis. Purim is from the rabbis. How many holidays we have? 3. What's the name? Pesach, Shavuot, and Sukkot, right? If you keep these 3 holidays, you erase Chet HaEgel. Why? So come the Pasuk and said, what? No, it's not the holidays. Yom Kippur is the day of atonement. I understand. But when we refer to the 3 holidays that we went into Bet HaMikdash, to come to give sacrifice, to dance in Yerushalayim, it was major 3 holidays only. Pesach, Shavuot, and Sukkot. 3 regalim, they call it the 3 legs. Now, gentlemen, why by keeping the 3 holidays you erase the sin? First of all, because we said, Ele Elokecha Israel. And when we say Kiddush and the holiday, we said, Ele Moadei Hashem. Ele correspond to Ele. I will explain. When we did the golden calf, when we bent over, what do we say? This is our God. When we do Kiddush and the holidays, what do we say? Ele Moadei Hashem. This is the holidays. One of them correspond to, what's the connection? Very simple. Ladies, I'm going to ask you questions in Halacha. Today the class is a little deep, but I hope that you're going to get, and I'm going to give you some questions and answers that I want you to remember. Okay? The first one is, I'm going to ask you, Halacha. If you're cooking pat of meat, now, if you cook the pat of meat, it happened to be that you drink coffee next to the food, and the coffee spilled. And it was not almond milk, it was a little milk. You fat 9%. You are still young, no diabetes, no balagan, you drink the real milk. Now, it fell down. Tell me, what do you have to do with the pat of ushpilon? What do you do with the ushpilon?
Nothing.
Did you throw it to the garbage?
No.
Or not?
No, you keep it.
So you can eat it like this?
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank God she's not a rabbi. Almost. You're right, but can you define what's the difference? All this you can eat. Even if you took a whole cup and you put like this and you mix
No,
it with the milk.
it depends how much.
Ah. You see, Rabbi, how much?
160.
If they have 60 times over, meaning, if this is 10 ounces, how much is that?
16.
So how much?
16.9.
Whatever. Very sophisticated. That's why. No doubt. Very. Why I love that. Okay. If this is 10 ounces, let's see. How much is 60 times over? Dr. Albert, how much is 60 times 10 ounces? How much is it supposed to be?
600.
600. Okay, beautiful. 600 ounces. Meaning, if you put such a cup, such a bottle, and a meat pot, and this is milk, you need in the pot to have 600 ounces of meat. Okay? If you have 60 times over, you don't have to throw the food. Okay? Come the Ben Ish Chai right. Is well with Avera. And a sin also, if a person did a sin, any sin that you did, and you have 60 mitzvot against that, you can never find anything bad that you did. What's the sense? The golden calf took 6 hours. Ki boshesh Moshe Rabbeinu. How many hours happened? 6 hours, because Moshe Rabbeinu, Avram, was late for 6 hours. So we did the golden calf. How many hours? 6 hours. How much is 60 times 6? 300? Are you an accountant or something? Have you heard the number? 360, 100%. You need 360 hours to nullify the 6 hours, right? The worst sin in the Bible. Not the sin that took you 1 minute, 5 minutes. Sin that took you 6 hours. You need 360 hours to nullify, right? Which mitzvah we doing that is 360? Listen to this. How many days is Passover?
8 days.
No, not 8. 8 in America. How many days?
9 days.
No.
7.
Who said 9? Sophisticated. He's very generous, this guy, you know. He'll have given charity, he'll have given hours, he'll have given Baruch Hashem. We barely keep 8. Don't become too religious. After 8 days, people, Rabbi, enough, let my people go. We had another day. Wait. Okay, how many days? 7 days, right? 7 days. How many days is Sukkot? 7 days, right? How many days is Shavuot? 1 day. According in Israel, you're making a mistake because you're in America. So how many days altogether? 15 days. Dr. Daniel, how many hours we have in every day? How many hours is a day?
24.
How much? Dr. Daniel, I don't hear you. Beautiful. How much is 15 times 24?
360.
Do you hear that? Come the donkey and tell the Bilam, You come into cause a nation that keep the holidays. They have 360 against the 6 hours. 60 times over. Gentlemen, if this is so, if this is so, listen to this. Ay, ay, ay. When the Kohanim is coming every morning and they're giving us a blessing, how many blessings we have in the blessing of the Kohanim? 6. You know why 6? I will explain. Yevarecha, may God will bless you, v'yishmerecha. Yevarecha, v'yishmerecha is how many? 2 blessings, right? Yair Hashem, panav elecha v'yichuneka. Yair v'yichuneka is 2 blessings. Isa Hashem, v'yasem lecha shalom. Isa v'shalom is 2 blessings. How much together? 6. So we're blessing each other. May God will make you rich, and may God will protect you from losing the money, or protect you from changing yourself to become a different personality. Okay, beautiful. Second blessing is we're asking Hashem, yeah, Hashem, may God will give you everything that He give you with happiness. Sometimes your boss give you salary with a sour face. You look like you're his enemy, like you stole his money. Sometimes, you know, and sometimes you give charity, and the guy that gives the charity feel, you know what, give the money to yourself. I don't need the charity. Because you give it to him such a low life, you give him to feel, no. When you give charity, when you give gift, give it with a smile. Give the gift with a smile. Boy, when you give us something, give us with the light. And then Vichoneka, give us grace in our face. And then Isa, you know what's Isa? Isa meaning that Borei Olam will never see our negativity. Borei Olam will never see our negativity. But may God will see only positivity. And Shalom, we're always going to be in peace. So we have 6 blessings. How many letters is Birkat Kohanim? How many letters? 60 letters. How much is 6 times 60? 60? Every day that we come into Birkat Kohanim, Borei Olam erase all our sin. Borei Olam erase the sin of the golden calf and any sin. You want to be in Yom Kippur on a daily basis? You understand what you're doing, Mr. Cohen? You know, you want to be in Yom Kippur every day. When you come to the synagogues in the morning, and you're not lazy, and you don't sleep, not only that you come in to meet the boss of the world, not only that you come in to meet the only one that can help you, Hashem Barach, in business, and shidduchim, and university, and anything that you need. You come in to erase all your sin, because the Kohanim have the lucky number, 360. 6 times 60 is 360. You don't have to wait for the whole year to keep the 3 holidays. Every day you have the 3 holidays. Birkat Kohanim. You understand why this blessing is so great? So this is the message of today. The greatest blessing in your life. First question that I'm going to ask you. I asked this question many times. And this is for the guys, and tell me what's your opinion. That this is okay to get married, I saw the times, that this is okay to get married with the older woman, yes or no? If somebody offers you a date and she's older from you 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, this is okay or not?
No.
Why yes, why not? Yes, talk to me fast.
Right, it says
Questions and answer.
it says the soulmate for the male comes down first, and then later the female comes down.
Men is coming first, and then?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you saw it?
I can't tell it, but I'll let you know where.
Okay, no problem. I love it. I love the logic. Okay, next. Ladies, what do you think? Obvious, vice versa is not the questions. By the way, the Lubavitcher Rebbe writes, if I remember, that if you're getting married with a man that is older from you, it's okay, but not above 10 years. Above 10 years, you have to ask yourself. I believe that maybe 7 years old. I remember 10. So just check it. I'm going to check it. I'll let you know. So 10 years is enough gap for you and your husband. I know I was a rabbi in one community that over there, the average was 14 to 16 years difference. I'm not going to say which communities. Okay. Now, what exactly happened if the woman is older from you? I believe that the Lubavitcher Rebbe wife was older from him, by the way.
How many years?
1 year. She was 1 year. Right? Rabbanit Chaim Mushkan. I believe that the Chafetz Chaim wife also was older from him. So just to tell you that this is okay. Are we okay? We cool?
Yeah.
Okay, Baruch Hashem. Okay. Now, just to let you know, the wife of Noach was older from Noach 926 years. 926 years.
That's not possible.
No, this is the number. I made the research. Don't make balagan. Okay, so now they do have opinion. That is a question why. They have opinion like this, like the Ben Ish Chai. I believe the Ben Ish Chai and also Kaf HaChaim, they write Arizal himself. That is better not why? Not because of age gap. Because the giver is chesed, kindness. A woman is gvura. Gvura is judgment. I mean, ladies, you're going to agree or not. The way that you act is always judgment. If God forbid you come late, if you forgot the shoes, if you don't, it's always, why you didn't do it? Why you didn't do the car? I mean, it's always good. Happy, you know. The world can collapse. The house is falling. Anything happen, let's go to a vacation. It's always about the vacation. His mind is always in a vacation. A man is chesed, meaning he's a giver. And it's better to have more chesed from gevurah. Because of that, according to Arizal and the Mukubalim, it's better that the man is going to be older from the wife, because then chesed is greater from judgment. But questions in halakha is no problem. Next. What exactly you do when you have fear to go to shidduchim? Question that I'm asking you, I'm just sharing with you questions that are being asked on a daily basis. I mean, sometimes you're afraid because of lack of confidence. Sometimes you have imaginations. Sometimes you're not only not confident, you don't think that you're beauty enough, or you don't think that you're smart enough. Sometimes you're afraid to be rejected. Most of the times. You know, it's not nice to go out and to hear no. Your ego becomes destroyed. So what exactly you do in that case? A simple answer I'm going to give you is, simple answer is, just go. Do not stop going. By you going, you're going to see that your confidence will go up. You're going to see that most of the worry that you have is only imagination. And with the time, you're going to become better. By not going, it's not going to make you better. Especially for the guys. They said that you have to look for a wife like a man that lost items. Tell me, if you lost your phone, if you lost the wallet, what's your name?
Me,
Yosef. Yosef, who is looking for who? The wallet is looking for you, or you're looking for the wallet? Beautiful. Some men, they're sitting down at home, they think that the queen is going to come all the way to them. I'm waiting. He's going to a yoga class. How? You can do yoga another 20 years, you're not going to get married. The job is for us to go and to search and to do everything that we can do to get married. Because they are the lost items. And we are the ones that have to find it. So this is our job, okay? So don't worry. And it's very important to see the face and to have some, how do you call it, attractions. Basic attraction between each other. Another question that I'm asking almost on a weekly basis. Rabbi, I have a man that I'm interested, or woman that I'm interested, but his sisters and brothers, they're not married. And they're the oldest. Can we skip or not? It's a good question, right? Now I'm giving you serious questions. Can we skip the others? 2 sisters, 2 brothers, they are not married. Now by me getting married, you know, it's going to be maybe, we are afraid from bad names. What's the halakha said? Anyone know the answer? Fast.
You're allowed.
Permission.
You're allowed.
You can ask them.
First of all, halakha-wise, Rab Moshe and Rab Chaim Kanevsky write clearly that you're allowed to do it. No problem. Yes, especially among Ashkenazim, you have to go to ask permission and mechila. You have to ask the blessing because be'emet, by skipping, if both of them have the weddings on the ways, if you and your sister dating together, don't do weddings before. Then halakha-wise is not good. If you both dating, wait for your sister to get married first. The oldest one. Wait for your brothers. But if the other one is not dating, and you're dating, and the person proposed, you don't have to wait. You can go and ask mechila, or ask permission, and continue. And regarding to checking Do Yishorim, you know what's Do Yishorim? Ashkenaz, Dor Yeshorim. מה זה דור ישורים? דור ישורים it became among Ashkenaz because from some reason, I don't know, Yimach Shimon, Hitler, they did a lot of damage in the Ashkenaz world. The German, they put a lot of poison in their bodies. Sometimes the chromosome, sometimes the family related or something like this. So children come out with Down syndrome or autism. So today they have a company, and I'm taking it very seriously, that called Dor Yesharim. And a generation that is straight. Straight meaning healthy, physically, emotionally, mentally. What do? You're going to check the blood, and every time you want to get married, they check the blood of the woman, they mix it, and they can tell you if the blood is good or not. Beautiful, right? Are we supposed to do it before weddings, David? Yes or no?
No.
Rab Moshe Feinstein writes, Rab Zalman Shlomo Auerbach, now that this is available for public, you have to do it. It's very important that you're going to do it. It's very, my children, they went to the yeshiva and they did it. All my children, they did all the Yeshiva. They give you a discount and you go in and they put it in the memories, whatever, they put it in the lab. And every time you want to get married, they're asking the other side. And please do it before. Especially in our community, the most beautiful Bukharian communities. If you're dating and a minute before the Kadchuri, you're going to ask the family to do it. Wow, suicide. They're going to get offended. You told us that we are sick. Why you tell me now? Don't wait till the last minute. We get very offended very fast. Do not wait till the last moment. Before you're going out, you can make, or at the second date or the third date, just make the check-in, few minutes, and the religious world, they do it before they're going out. Just to let you know. Okay, next. In order to find a wife or husband, especially a wife, but in order to find a wife or husband, what's the best thing? So first of all, the Rebbe writes, many times I'm being asked, Rabbi, the names, numerical number doesn't match. His zodiac and my zodiac is not good. The name doesn't make sense. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you a good news. Me and my wife is the worst in any aspect. Her name is Shlomit, my name is Asher, Esh, fire. They told us that these names doesn't match. Also, she is Scorpion and I'm Scorpion. Two Scorpion doesn't match completely. Especially when a woman, because she's dangerous. She's giving me one. Every night when I'm going to sleep, I always sleep. One eye open to make sure that the other Scorpion is telling me. Why?
Who do scorpions marry? Who do scorpions marry?
Because thank God we did it. You know, they came to me, zodiac is not good, name is not good, numerical number is not good. They look at the coffee, they open the tea, the shawarma, nothing is good.
What about names?
I told you the name. And you know what exactly happened? We married 23 years. And בני עין הרע, השם מלך, השם הקדוש ברוך הוא. בורא עולם, we love you. So don't, the Lubavitcher Rebbe write clear. תמים תהיה עם השם אלוקיך, be naive, have a faith in God. Stop with this nonsense to look for negative things. Last but not least, to find a wife, with this I'm going to conclude. I will give you more questions and answers, but we're going to keep it for next week. In order to find a wife or husband, repeat after me. Amar, Rabbi, Binyamin, הכל בחזקת סומין, עד שהקדוש ברוך הוא מאיר את עיניהם. מן הכה, ויפקח אלוהים את עיניה, ותלך ותמלא החמת. אלאה דמאיר ענני, אלאה דמאיר ענני, אלאה דמאיר Aneni. Now you're going to give a little charity, and you're going to light tonight candles in the memories of Rabbi Meir Baal HaNes, and anyone that can support our campaign. We're planning to open a shidduch office. Please.